This is Michael Hill reporting for Superbike News TV here at Donington Park for the 5th round of the 2012 World Superbike Championship. I'm joined now in the Kawasaki garage with Tom Sykes, and before we start, Tom, first of all, on behalf of Superbike News, congratulations on that victory last weekend. Tricky conditions though, not an ideal weekend, but must be happy to have finally bagged that first victory of the year.
Yeah, very happy. You know, it wasn't ideal conditions, and you know, there's been riders meetings since. You know, it's one of those. There was a lot of talk that day, but you know, it was my job just to keep focused. And finally, myself and Kawasaki came out on top. It was a shame only to get half points, but hopefully we can make amends this weekend.
We've seen throughout the season that right from the off in Phillip Island that you and the Kawasaki have been very strong, and that's a trend that's continued, certainly in qualifying. I know you were a little bit disappointed in Monza to lose out to Sylvain, but still, you know, 3 pole positions, a second obviously on the grid at Monza, and now on the top step. You've got to be pleased with the progress that the team are making, and now, you know, from a confidence point of view, you're third in the World Championship, less than 10 points behind the leader of the championship. This is a good season for you, Tom.
Yeah, so far so good, thank you. It's the key for me is being consistent. Worked a lot in winter testing, and I think so far so good. Like I said, it is a shame. If we'd have got the full points at Monza, we could have been on top of the table. But yeah, 6 points behind Biaggi. It's not a disaster so far. We have had some bad luck, but yeah, I'm feeling confident. You know, the guys around me are working good, and we've got a good base set with the ZX-10R, so it makes my life easier. We're able to be faster from the off, and like you've pointed out, we're consistently in the top 5 all weekend normally.
Now we're back at Donington Park. It's a circuit that you know well from obviously your British Championship exploits. But weather conditions, it is dry, thankfully, but very gusty today. What is it like? What are the conditions like actually riding the bike? Certainly down Querners, and as you come up that hill into Coppice, it's got to be a bit unsettling on the bike.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the wind is certainly not helping. It's a little bit worse than rain almost. You know, it's very blustery, but you know, same conditions for everybody. It is affecting the lap time, but overall, it's not a big deal. We're able to find some information out. But one thing I will say about the conditions is the white lines. I'm not quite sure what they've painted the white lines with. Normally you put a little bit of sand in them to keep them very abrasive, but seems like at the Foggy S's they've maybe mixed it with a little bit of diesel or something. It's yeah, I've touched them lines twice, very nearly crashed both times. We've had 2 big moments today, both in that area. That's where I crashed last year, and yeah, it looks like Johnny Ray's crossed the border 2 times today. So yeah, I mean,
Is that where Johnny went down?
Yeah, both times, and you know, it's something they need to look at, I think, tonight, because the only 3 times I've hit white lines today, I've almost crashed, which yeah, it's not normal.
Yeah, for sure. Looking ahead then to the 2 races, you looking at your time today, 3/10 off. I'm sure that you can dig deep and get that somewhere, but you're certainly going to be through to Super Pole tomorrow. I think without a shadow of a doubt, you're going to be through to that. What is the plan for the 2 races? It's going to be a dogfight looking at the times.
Yeah, certainly looks like we could have a good fight on his hand, and yeah, good show for a change. It's I mean, certainly I'm looking forward to the 2 races. I think, like you said, 3/10 off. I'm not, let's say, on my ideal package today. We are just finding a couple of difficulties, but I'm confident we can overcome them tomorrow. And yeah, the simple aim is I want to qualify front row and come away with 2 top 4, top 5 positions.
Only top 4, top 5. That's you're not on form there, Tom. You're normally up for the win.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't like to say too much. But no, I mean top 4, top 5. But I think you know as well as anybody, if there's a win or podium up for grabs, I'll just try and go for it.
No problem, Tom. It's always a pleasure talking to you. Congratulations again for last weekend. Enjoy the races and stay off those white lines. Keep it rubber side up, and hopefully we'll see you on that top step again on Sunday.
No worries. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Tom.
Cheers, guys.